Alright guys, let's go ahead and start the first one here, Forest Frontiers. So the very first one is very simple. Got to have at least 250 guests in your park at the end of October year one. Park rating of at least 600. Pretty basic. I know there's videos out there that shows that you can beat this basically by just placing a couple things and letting it go, but we're gonna have some, figured let's actually try and play the game a little bit. So let's see. It's free, so that means they'll be paying for rides. It's going to kind of start with some additional paths here. I always like to start with the merry-go-round. I know it seems like always a good place to start. I'll put this over to the side. There. Okay. We'll go ahead and get that going. Probably started about 150. I'm just going to keep this called merry-go-round. Let's go ahead and open it just so we can get some gas flow in here. I kind of like to do this, like a real park, so we'll put some restrooms up in the front, kind of like symmetry, so I'm going to put 2 restrooms, and then we've got, we're going to go out this way, we're going to split the path going that way. And actually, while we do something, let me modify the research. Maximum, I don't really need air transport rides, I don't really like water rides, so we'll just stick with that, because we've already got monorail, probably not going to build one. You could use a couple additional roller coasters if you can, thrill rides. Nice to get the information kiosk if you can. That'll probably, I think that's the next one that shows up. Got our first 2 guests here. Let's go ahead and put in let's start over here. It's a kind of like symmetry, at least for this park. There, there. And I think this one we can probably start at about 250. Go ahead and put some trees here. We'll probably put the information kiosk there when we get it. Alright, so let's go over this way and do another one. There we go, that should be good. And with the pirate ship, we can actually usually start it up pretty high. I think you probably can go up to 4, but we're not going to gouge our customers, our guests. So let's get that one open. No one's probably going to go on it in the rain. But let's go ahead and just do some paths. There's some benches. There we go. Gotta get some food next. So for most of my food and stalls, I like to kind of, because they usually can get pretty crowded, I don't like to spread them out. So I usually kind of create like an offshoot from the main path so people don't automatically go through it to get to another ride, because it can get pretty crowded in there. So we'll start with we'll do hamburger, we'll do fruity icy stall, fruity ices, we'll do a drink stall, and then we'll put another stall in there once we get it, but in the meantime we'll put another restroom, because eating and drinking makes people go to the bathroom a lot, and they usually need to go right away, from what I have found in this game and in real life. And then we'll put some trash cans, and we'll put trash cans there, just try to keep people from, I don't know if it adds to the crowd, but usually when you got a bunch of people sitting on the main pathway, it just looks really crowded. In fact, it just adds to it. So we'll save this area here for some future additions if we need to. All right, guys have any thoughts? Oops, okay. I'm just going something with your thought of pirate ship. What? I'm not hungry. Good for you. I'm tired already and not thirsty. Thank you. All right, fantastic. So no one's going on this. Just checking it out. They want to go somewhere. Man, we got some people. So I'm going to build the first coaster. I put it in this area, so we'll check back on this a little bit later. All right, and we're back. Aha, just got that information kiosk. Let's go ahead and put 2 of those in here. You're gonna be able to need one, but again, it's just for this entry, it's all about symmetry. I need to go up to $3 for those umbrellas. They'll go. We'll keep the maps at the same. All right, so we got our first little roller coaster here. It's a little junior coaster, and it's pretty small, but I haven't had to take any loan yet. So you can see you've had the roller coaster Ferris wheel, built the path, stopped some circulation, did just a little bit of landscaping, nothing crazy. But the junior coaster, Captain Ladybug's Danger Flight, decent stats. I wish it could be a little higher on the excitement rating, but you can see not too much exciting, but guests are going on it, seem to enjoy it. I mean, it's the only coaster in the park. I don't know if I would enjoy it too much in real life, but adds to your coaster stats overall. Looks like someone had an accent. So I also got 2 handymen and 2 mechanics. Generally, I'd like to put my inspections down to 10 minutes. You shouldn't have an issue since we only got a year on this tutorial, or this level. So we don't have to worry about station brake failure or anything else, and there's plenty of speed coming in, so we're not going to have any issues. Putting at $7, you could probably go a little bit higher if you wanted to, but I think, again, we're going to just not go super expensive on this one. It's raining now, so not too many people going on it, but surprisingly, still a good amount. So it's May. We've been at it for about 2 months now, probably early May. So I think we got to expand a little bit. It's looking a little crowded, and we'll see what's going on soon. All right, it's June, year 1, mid-June. Just kind of expanded out a little bit in the spooky corner over here. Added the haunted house, which is actually you can charge pretty high early on. It's $150. But I know I've done up to like $2 before, but you got to keep an eye on it because obviously usually after a year or a little less, the excitement rating is going to go down, or the ability to charge. And there's a whole stuff you can find online about when to do that. And then I just added a quick restroom here. The big thing was I had the big kind of empty space in the middle, which is kind of cost prohibitive and annoying to do like a lake or pond. So I added a little pickup car ride. Note, I have probably some of the dumbest names you'll see. Usually I just delete the 1 or the 2 after I open a ride and just keep it whatever it's called, but sometimes I'll just type like the first words that come to my mind. So this one's the park ride car ride, since we kind of feel like we're in a bit of a park. So yeah, we're getting close. We got 407 guests. Obviously, already beat it, so I could probably just let it go and we'd be done, but it's not much fun in that, so I'm just going to keep going. I guess if we really wanted to, we do have the opportunity to buy more land. Let's see, and this land is $30 a plot, which is kind of a lot, so I don't think we're doing that. No reason to. Park rating is going up slowly, steadily. Let's see what my guests are thinking right now. So someone feels sick. I do notice the junior coaster is actually, even though the nausea rating stays generally low, I always seem guests seem to get sick. I don't know if it's something in the code where it's people think that anybody can go on it and they probably shouldn't, so they all get sick. But anyways, yeah, see haunted house. I could charge more if I wanted to. Nothing really that I need to take any action on. And as far as actions go, no, nothing really here that tells me what to do next. So I'm just going to keep building, probably do another coaster because they're fun. I could take out a loan. Start out at 10,000. There's no reason to pay it off. I could take out another 20,000, so I could probably build a pretty nice wood coaster. Don't really have the time. No really interest in this one, but I think I'll stick around with this number, and maybe start with 10,000 and see if I decide to spend on that. So we'll check back later after a little more expansion. Okay, well, it is August 23rd, year 1. Looks like it's about going to be starting to thunderstorm pretty soon. Let's go ahead and kind of go over what was built here. So right when I was about to go build the coaster, the observation tower became available, so I went ahead and put that in because that's a good one to have. I always like it. Charging $1.50, 3.96 medium. I think the higher you go, the higher the excitement is, but there's a limit, obviously. And people always say that it's a good value, but whenever I raise it, then it just not as many people go on it. Obviously, when it's raining, it's a good time to go, even if it's lightning, as far as I know. But when it's raining, definitely people go on it. Here is the wooden coaster I built. The line's actually getting pretty long. Just started raining, so probably not many people will be going for a while. But ratings are pretty good. Excitement rating 6.85, a little intense. Pretty good nausea rating, generally pretty low. I did a little bit of theming the braces over here. Since we're in the forest frontier, added some of the mining theming and just added some more trees around it just to kind of tuck it back into the woods a little bit. I think it'd be fun. I think I'd even go on this one. Fun enough. And then the exit here, just no entry sign, just helps with the dead ends and guests getting confused and everything. Also added the dodgems that came available recently, so I threw that in there. Don't really want the line to go much longer than this, just because it's not the highest capacity. So I could have done a couple more switchbacks, but there's really no reason to. here. So at 600 guests, still well above the expectations of 250. Really no need to do any advertising at this point. So it's early September now. So pretty much got in the bag here. Looks like our twists, not many people going on this. I'm probably just going to lower the price. I don't know if they've been complaining or not. No, but why not lower the price a little bit. But a lot of the gentle rides are generally pretty quiet. Queue for the junior coaster went down a little bit when I opened up the wooden coaster, which usually happens. Everyone's enjoying the food. Pretty crowded over here, so you can see the amount of people. It just gets annoying, and everyone's kind of stopped on the path and everything. Probably could build another offshoot over here for more seats, but they're not all being utilized, so I think we'll be okay. So we'll check back in here soon to kind of see what I decided to do. All right, everyone. It's almost end of October, year one, almost a Halloween. So basically, kind of close it out. I typically don't use this much real estate every time I play Furthest Frontiers, but kind of made sense for this time around. I actually kind of enjoyed it a little bit more. I took out a larger loan than I usually do, which is up to you. However you decide to spend your money, it's up to you. I'm going to beat it here, and I'll kind of explain what happened, but we're at about 775 guests, a lot more coming in right here, so let's see if we can get at least 775. All right, 779. So I'm just going to go put my name. So twist just broke down, of course. All right. So kind of near the end here, I went ahead and built the spiral slide in this area, which helped fill in this space, put a little bit of trees in there, did some landscaping over here to fill up some of that space. Again, usually I don't get too worried about some of the landscaping and on these levels just because you usually don't have the time or the money. But this one is nice. I built another eating area, and these people showed up quickly. Riding this roller coaster all day probably makes you thirsty or hungry or just want some ice cream. And then I went ahead and built the steel coaster here. It's just a shuttle loop, not really actually a shuttle loop, but just a launch coaster here. If I have more room, I usually just use the boosters so I can get more than one train. But let's see, and you might have seen I was just trying to add some more trees in the last minute here, and didn't have too much money, so kind of sparse forest, but I'll add more. But excitement rating 6.08. It's good that that's the highest stat. Nausea rating low. Intensity rating 5.61, charging $8. Again, probably charge way more if I wanted to, but that's all right. The wooden coaster here is definitely quite full on the line. Actually, I really showed you kind of what went on here. Just like most coasters, start up above, do a little trip through the forest, lift hill, one ride photo, some spirals, and generally pretty easy, just a lot of ups and downs. Definitely got some sick people, probably would want to use a handyman and kind of designate that area for them to monitor, but again, we beat it, it's all good. So we finished up, we got a park rating 923, which I think after 1 year is pretty good. We're almost at 800 guests since we've been talking here, and that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on the next level. Thanks.